Patriots pep band playing for us. We're going to go over a few stats from the December 16th meeting, or the December 11th meeting that we had between these two teams. When Legacy came out on top 6-3. In the first period, Legacy got on the board first. 44 seconds into the game when Patriots Varsity netted his first goal of the game. A minute and 20 seconds later, Liam Strebel beats the Patriot goalie and Noah Hammer to put the Sabres up 2-0. With the 2-0 lead, that didn't deter Century, as 50 seconds later, Strebel made it, after the Strebel goal, Keaton Schultz from the Patriots scored to pull the Patriots to within 1 goal. After the quick goals, players on both teams seemed to settle into the pace of the game. And into the late stages of the first period, Century's Alex Schlossman gets one past Brody Crumwoody to tie the game at 2 apiece. Both teams went into the intermission period 2-2. Throughout the second period, both teams battled back and forth, trading scoring opportunities, but both netminders were able to turn aside numerous attempts that were there to try to break the tie. With 2:50 remaining in an evenly matched period, the Sabres' Ben Garley broke the stalemate as he gets one by Hammer to give the Sabres the lead. Going into the third period, after the intermission break, Legacy carried the momentum of the Ben Garley goal as Kyler Renz gets a goal, giving Legacy a 2-goal lead, making it 4-2. 40 seconds after Renz, Ben Garley gets his second goal of the game as he receives a pass from Beckham Priestley McKay, getting his second of the night. The Sabres didn't stop as Carter Madison picked up a pass from Max Ruud to extend the lead to 4. But it only took a penalty on the Sabres to get the Patriots back on the scoreboard, with the power play goal coming from Alex Schlossman as he scored his second of the night to make it 6-3 in favor of the Sabres. For the goalies on the night, Century's Noah Hammer stopping 22 of 28 saves, finishing the night with a 78% save percentage. And for the home team's Legacy, Brody Crumwoody, he turned away 26 of 29 shots, finishing the night with an 89% save percent. Legacy has one more regular season game, and that's this week Thursday, as they host the Mandan Braves. In the West region, the top 6 spots are occupied by number 1 spot, Minot United. Bismarck Legacy is at number 2, with Mandan number 3, Jamestown coming in at number 4, Bismarck Century number 5, and Bismarck High at number 6. And it looks like in these next week and a half, what's left of the remainder of the season, there could be some movement depending on the outcomes of the games that Jamestown, Minot, and Century have. I think Jamestown is the only team that has 2 games in hand, while all the other teams, including us, have 1 remaining game. So we will have to see how things end up as all teams get ready for the WDA tournament to be held here in Bismarck, February 19th through the 21st. I'm going to welcome Kurt Chafee into the broadcast. We got 4:24 remaining in the warm-up period, as 3 keys to tonight's game for the Sabres. I think the Sabres need to jump out to a fast start, get the Patriots chasing the puck, and get them out of position and getting Hammer moving side to side. Be physical. Let the Century know that when somebody has the puck, that there's going to be somebody right on there, like in that time and space away, getting into the boards, finishing their checks, getting Century off their game. And the last key to the game is to clean up the neutral zone play. I think in the last couple games that the Sabres have had, they've had issues in transition, offensively and defensively in the neutral zone. Missing passes off the sticks, missing those opportunities to gain the zone, the offensive zone, to get scoring chances. Other teams getting the turnovers going the other way. Now we have to regroup. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, Legacy's got a really solid team all the way around when they play as a team. If they play their game and play together, they'll be fine. And at this time of the year, they're getting ready for WBA and state. This is where you want it all to come together. You want them to start to gel, just like you said. All of those key points, picking up the lanes so they take away the pass, picking up guys in front of the net, picking up their stick so they can't get out the puck. And then when they get a chance to either move the puck or bury the puck, to put it away and really have that killer instinct, that emotion as they lead in the WBA. They're saying, okay, this is our time. We're not gonna wait for the other team and what they're gonna do. We're gonna play our game. We're gonna set the tone. We're gonna make things happen. We're not gonna watch the game. We're gonna play the game. And with this type of atmosphere, crosstown rivalry, you can't come in thinking, looking at the record, looking at the standings. You have to come in looking at everybody wants, there's a target on your head. Everybody wants to knock you off. And so this is going to be a great opportunity to show character, to show some tenacity, and to play their game and continue that momentum as we lead the WBA.
I noticed tonight for the lineups that Legacy is back to what they've had for a majority of the season when they were 9-10-1. I know when they were against Modno and when they played last week here against Jamestown, they had some lineup changes on the first two lines that shifted down throughout the lineup, that you could see that the chemistry was off just a little bit. And tonight, Legacy is back to the original lines, and they actually have defenseman Evan Davis back in after an injury with a broken collarbone.
Yeah, it'll be nice to have him back, especially where we got, 3 games left before WBA. To get some reps and to get the gel together with the other defense. I don't know who he's going to be paired with.
He's going to be paired with
Berger?
Blaze Miller.
So
we got Rasky along with Berger, Miller with Davis, and Hoon along with Eston.
Okay, well, that's a good knee core there. Well, it'll be interesting to see if their forwards play like they do, move their feet, they'll have a really good forecheck.
Legacy, the visitors on the scoreboard as we have 38 seconds remaining on the intermission period, or the warm-up period. We want to thank everybody who is tuning in this afternoon, the evening, for tonight's broadcast, as it is also being broadcast on YouTube through the PSP network, and if you're local on the radio, Club Radio 100.7 FM, we want to thank them for joining on the broadcast with us. If you're driving around town, we appreciate you guys listening in. I'm your host, Tim Sander, alongside Kurt Chafee, as we bring Legacy Sabres hockey to you far and near. Kurt Chafee, better known as fan of the game. Rubbing that in. It's not funny. Starting in net for the Sabres is going to be number 35, Brody Crumwitty. On the defense, we're going to have number 6, Bo Raschke, along with Brody Berger, number 17. And for the forwards, we're going to have that number 1 line, I think, in the state with Harrison Johnson, Ben Garley, and Beckham Priestley McKay.
When they play their game, they really bottle up defenses, and they have a knack for the net. They can score the puck.
The Sabres are co-head coached by Wade Davidson and Ryan Farragut, who is under the weather tonight, so hopefully he's watching tonight's game on the broadcast. We send him well wishes and hope he gets back to the action quickly.
Pray for
they are assisted by Trey Kautzman.
I'm a chaplain for the Bobcats, so we pray.
We do. for those of you,
You are a bad chaplain too. I think we both are.
Kurt and I have been the chaplains for the Bismarck Bobcats for the last
1943. Right after World War II.
It's been 17 years about, so
I think it's been 20.
yeah, I'm not even sure. And the home team on the scoreboard is Century Patriots. Starting in net for the Patriots is going to be number 30, Noah Hammer. And for the defense, number 12, Trenton Connor, and number 22, Ty Backus. For the forwards, starting off, they're going to have number 10, Alex Schlossman, number 18, Keith Frickman, and number 14, Keaton Schulte. That is going to be your starting lineup for the home team. And they are head coached by Kurt Olson. How long has Kurt Olson been coaching the Patriots? I've been in town almost 30 years, and he's been the head coach since then.
That's a good question. Has it been that long that he's coached? 30 years?
I'm not quite sure.
He's been a long time though.
Wow. As we get ready for the national anthem.
Now please rise to the rhythm, remove your cap and hat, and place your hand over your heart as we salute our nation with the national anthem tonight performed by the Patriots band under the direction of Chris Dosherman and Eric Storm.
Century Patriots pep band. It's always good to hear the band at these games.
Yeah.
The officials for this game are registered with the Coca-Cola High School Activities Association and have been selected for their demonstrative abilities. Tonight's lineup.
Well, I'm going to come up, set the tone right away here. Win that first draw, control the puck, get some momentum going here. Don't let Century think they can get in, stay in the game. They just want to let them know there's a reason they're number 2 in the West. Behind Minot, right? Just by a couple points, I think.
Yeah, I think it's 2 or 4 points. 17 minutes on the clock. 2 teams, 1 puck. Going to be batting around for the next 51 minutes here at the VFW Sports Center in Bismarck. Thank you for watching tonight's broadcast as we are broadcasting alongside PSP Network. Or if you're listening on the radio in Bismarck, 100.7 FM Club Radio. Patriots with the puck, get it back to Raschke. He gets that out to Presley McKay. He backhands that out.
Offside.
As it's held in by Ty Backus. It comes up, cross-ice pass over to the near side for Garley. He looks over his shoulder as he's taking pressure from Connor. Trenton Connor, that is. Brody Berger sends that one down in, and as Hammer plays it behind his own net, picked up by Trenton Connor. Backhands it to Frickman. Picked up by Bo Miller.
Oh, if he would have stopped
Bad
him
pass
all
by Bo
himself.
Miller. If the defense would have, or the forwards would have been closer to Hammer on that, that's Evan Davis picks that one up on the far side.
Number 9, Evan Davis out there looking good.
Evan Davis coming back from an
Broken
injury in the
collarbone,
first game, wasn't it? We were down here. Oh yeah, in Fargo, second game against West Fargo, and sustained a broken collarbone. So it's good to see him back on the ice.
He's a solid defenseman. First icing goes to Century, so we're gonna face off in the offensive zone for Legacy and see if they can make something happen here.
To the left side of Hammer, that's his glove side with 15:50 left in the period as it comes out to the point for Hoon. He's gonna get a shot through traffic that goes wide, picked up on the far side by Esslinger. Cooper Schwann backs in here, knocks down Century's Alex Schlafman.
Nice.
Taken away by Schwann. We're gonna penalty coming up for tripping.
Who is it? On us.
They're gonna get it on the Sabres as they're gonna say tripping on Max Rude. And that's gonna be the first power play for the Patriots.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how they set this up here and how they defend and they keep their composure. Don't want to stay in the box. I was behind the play. That was kind of a bad penalty.
Face-off won by the Patriots. Bo Miller with it, gets it to Keaton Schulte, gets it out to Bo Miller, out to the far side. So Ty Backus works it to Miller down low. To Keaton Schulte. Frickman out to the point for the Patriots. That's gonna be held in by Backus as he's able to pick it. Good, how you doing, man? Puck comes out in the corner, picked up by Schulte. Out to the point for Backus on the power play. 1:26 remaining on the penalty to Rude, and that is stopped by Crumwitty.
Saw that the whole way. That's what you want to do, clear him out so he has good eyes on the puck. No rebound either.
Face off to the right side of Crumwitty comes out to the point. As Frickman at the point.
Nice
Priestley
hustle.
McKay.
Oh!
There should
They
be-
called it. They called it.
We're gonna get a
Interference.
call on that one as Frickman steps in on
Trip.
Priestley
Could have been
McKay,
trip interference.
and they get Frickman for tripping. That evens it up at 4 apiece. As the fans are upset about it.
Letting them have it. Go 4-4. See how they play together. Play one another here. 4-4. Ouch.
4-on-4 for the next 1 minute.
Scores.
Nice job as Priestley McKay gets a shot and scores to make it 1-0.
Hammer didn't get the short side closed down there. You got to get on that pipe. He crept off because he was kind of stepping out, thinking that he's going to step out, but he did a quick little short side shot, found that little gap.
I didn't see that. Is that unassisted or did he get a pass?
I think it was unassisted because there was a shot, and he picked up on the. It was a shot that was deflected off of our guy, and so I think he picked it up by himself. So I think it was unassisted. We'll see what they call here. So 4-4 goal, even strength goal.
Goal is unassisted by Preston McKay. Strickman comes in, he tries to go through the 5-0 on Crumwitty. And it
Shut
goes
her
into the
down,
corner. Nice pass by Miller to get it up on Cooper Schwann going into the corner as he's knocked off the puck by the Patriots, number 26, Jack Backus. Poke check forward into the skates.
Nice play.
Garley able to get that one down deep into the zone. Jack Backus picking it up behind Hammer. Garley trying to knock Backus off. Getting it to Johnson. 21 seconds remaining. Centering
Nice.
pass.
Oh, he should have stopped and put that in his forehand.
Presley McKay gets it out to shot and a glove save by Hammer. 4-on-4 for the next 13 seconds for the penalty on Rude. as Preston McKay was in the slot area, he could have easily probably stopped and shot that one, but elected to get it out to the point, out to to Rashke.
I think he had a guy on him, but he had a little more space than he thought.
Garley taking the face-off against number 13, Jacob Fisher. Excuse me, that's 19. Case and Hager. Trenton Connor with the puck, sends that up
High
to Schlafman.
Power play.
45 seconds remaining on the power play for the Sabres.
Nice
Goes to the
play.
far side for Garley. It's going to come to the near side as he rims that around to be picked up by Blaze Miller. Out to the point for Rashke. Rashke head manning that one, gets it to the far side.
There
Garley!
it is. Oh,
It
nice
was
toe
a
save.
Hammer making the nice toss. Garley's gently from that spot. Preston
Oh,
McKay trying to
he
walk
did.
in on that. As Cybakis
There he
gets
is.
a body on it, out to Rashke, to the point, down low to
Walk
Garley.
out.
Garley with a shot, Hammer closes off the short
There
side,
he
right
shut,
into the glove.
there he shut the door. Got to really pinch that short side because that little crack is a favorite spot when you're short side shooting there. But good job closing it down. Nice little power play so far. They've had some good chances.
Garley, very good from that right face-off dot against the goalies. He reminds me of Ovechkin.
Yeah, the one-timer.
.13 seconds remaining in the power play. Comes out to Hoon. Over to the far side for Berger. To the far side for Madison. Cutting to the middle. Able to get it to Hoon. Gets it in the zone.
That was offside, yeah.
That's going to be offside on the Sabres.
He stepped right off.
Face outside the Patriots zone. Both teams getting a line change.
Good crosstown intensity in the rink and on the ice.
Sabres and the Patriots 0 for 1 on the power play. As Bo Miller sends that out, blocker save. As Noah Hammer able to watch that one all the way in. Held in by Davis, sent around behind Hammer to be picked up by Century's Miller. Renz sends Miller into the corner to be picked up by number 19, Kasem Hager. He gets that behind the defense. That's going to be picked up by Evan Davis. Davis high off the glass, gloved down by Bo Miller, and he sends it into the Sabres zone.
It's a good little play right there. Fundamental hockey.
So, Blaze Miller and Bo Miller, are they relatives?
I don't know, but
That would be
there's a lot of Millers.
that'd be a crazy family.
There was,
right
yeah.
there.
Oh, here he
Jack
is.
Backus with a turnover right in front.
So
And Hammer able to make the
found
save
it, yeah.
as Harrison Johnson gets a centering pass to Preston McKay.
They really bottle up the defense. They're so good at that, just tying them up and causing turnovers. That turns over some quality chances.
11:38 remaining in the first period. 1-0. Sabres on top of the Patriots. As Schulte goes up against Preston
Nice
McKay,
ball.
comes out to the point. Rashke's going to send that blocker save. Johnson sends that around to be picked up by Schulte. Trying to get in the zone, cross ice pass. Coming to the middle.
Ooh.
Oliver Sparks trying to make
Nice
something happen
play.
here. Gets it up to Garley.
There he
Garley
is.
to Johnson. Centering pass right in front.
Oh, it's
He
in!
doesn't know where
It's
it's
in!
at.
It's in! What? Whoa. That was interesting.
That was, I don't know if it
He
cost
blew
the
the
line.
whistle, but he wasn't on it. Just a quick whistle. And that was definitely a home advantage, home field advantage, or home ice advantage. I mean, because we could see it up from up here, just sitting there. But he
And
blew
got
it.
glasses on.
I know. He probably couldn't see it, though, from where he was
Maybe that post
standing.
was blocking him
Yeah.
or what, but it did fall right underneath Hammer. And the Patriots lucky on that one as it comes out to the point for Berger. Oops. Madison kind of hooked from behind. Berger with a nice glove down opportunity there. Madison battling along the boards along with Trent and Connor. And that one gets past the defense of the Patriots. Hammer's going to play that up to Reese Frickman. Out to the point.
Ooh.
Centering pass, dangerous.
Yeah, it was. Got to really make sure on those cross-ice blue line passes because go the other way real fast.
Picked up by Jerome, cutting into the middle, trying to split the D, but it's taken away by Frickman. Reese Frickman backs it to the near side to be picked up by Hager. Thanks for listening to us live on Club Radio 100.7 FM as we have 10:19 remaining in the first period. Sabres on top of the Patriots, 1-0. Battle in the near corner. As it comes to the near side, Blaze Miller picks it up at the blue line. Over to the far side, Miller off his stick. Frickman's going to send that, and we're going to get an icing coming up on the Patriots.
Well, this is Legacy's type of game. A lot of fast skating, a lot of aggressive play to make them do just that, ice it. So this is exactly how you'd want to play your game. So they're playing their game. It's good to see.
This late in the season, both teams needing those points for the seeding in the WDA.
And momentum.
Right. Rashke with it from the left side. That one hit in front. Hammer able to watch that into the glove. 9:55.
Like a first baseman there. Third baseman pass over, just snap.
Lone goal scored by Legacy's Presley McKay. That was unassisted. As the face-off to the right side of Hammer. Won by the Sabres. Rashke gets a shot on net. That bounces wide. Looked like it bounced behind the net. As Ty Backus sends it around to the corner. And Miller sent to the net, to the ice as it's backhand by Johnson. He was looking for somebody there. Turnover by the Legacy as Rashke didn't quite see the backchecker from the Patriots coming in.
Play.
Johnson trying to get across Schaffman. I think that was Schulte, excuse me. Johnson and Backus battling down low. Definitely not exchanging pleasantries. As Backus tries to get that out to Frickman. And Berger sends it off the board. Frickman able to hold on. He seals off, gets across. Coming in.
No, that's not it.
Frickman and Berger. Little extra activity out the front of the net as Crumwoody's looking for the puck. Frickman,
nice save by Crumwoody there.
Frickman pleading his case that it was across the goal underneath Crumwoody's pad. Still hammering after that after the whistle had blown. Berger steps in to push him away, and then all activities began.
His goalie there was very careful to make sure he didn't go in the net. He kept his legs out.
Definitely cognizant of where he was at on that post. As the faceoff takes place to the right side of Crumwoody. Bren's taking the faceoff against Eggert. That one shot wide, goes to the far side. Madison at the half wall tries to chip that one forward as he's knocked off the puck by Hager. Frickman taken off the puck by both teams, just getting physical here. One of the keys to the game for the Patriots and Century, or for the Sabres, was to get forward, physical. Offsides on the Patriots.
That wasn't very well.
Delayed offsides. Renz gets knocked off the play by Hager. Frickman trying to dance his way around, gets knocked off the puck, picked up by Madison, taken away by the back check of Frickman. That's Reese Frickman with it. Jack Backness to the near side for Schlossman. He gets hammered into the wall. A lot of these guys have been playing together for years, know the tendencies, and they're not going to let anyone get away with a simple trip to the net. Rashke fighting the open puck, gets a shot on net, hits somebody in front. As Schlossman puts that one forward, back is coming in to take that one away as Harrison Johnson's there. Picked up by Livesey. Rashke getting that to Bogarli. That doesn't redirect at all, and we're going to get an icing. 7:31 remaining in the first period. Sabres on top of the Patriots, 1-0. And a heck of a shootout here at the VFW Sports Center.
We need one from a crosstown rival.
Both teams definitely bringing the energy and the physicality to tonight's game.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's bragging rights in town.
Right? As Century fell to the Sabres 6-3 in the first matchup on December 11th. Out to the point. Miller gets a shot as Crumley gets the save.
And no rebound. That's the big thing.
That's huge.
If they win this draw here, at least tie up so they don't win it.
Schulte taking the face off against Johnson. One back to Backus. He's going to get a shot on net. Crumley slides on over and nabs that one right out of the air.
And again, no rebound. Such an important part of the game because then they don't have a second and third chance.
6-4 are the shots on goal in favor of Century.
There we go.
As Schulte and Harrison battle against.
Bring it all the way back.
Preston K not able to get a stick on that.
Just
and
missed.
Another icing. Good crowd on tap tonight. Best crowd I've seen for a Legacy Sabres BHS game all season. It's kind of nice. CHS, BHS. Any of the home teams, this is probably the biggest crowd I've seen in a long time at the VFW. Held in at the wall by Backus. That comes off awkwardly. Shot up high. I don't know if...
I've been an assist by the ref there.
Into the skates of Turner. Over to Rashke. He backhands after. Garley, blind pass up front, picked up by Frickman.
Cover up. Ooh, didn't miss by much.
Frickman tried to go on the far side with that one. And it comes out to the point for Frickman, getting across into the Sabre zone. Backhands it to Frickman, comes off. And it's picked up by Schwann.
3-on-3. Offside.
Good coming in offsides with 6.5 remaining in the first period.
I like that play right there. It was a 3-on-3, but with their speed to try to make something happen instead of just dumping it in. I think that was the right play. Oftentimes you wanted to get it deep, but they got speed out there.
On the ice for the Sabres, Brood, Max Johnson, and Cooper Schwann. For the forwards defensively, they have Hoon and Esslinger. Centering pass gets through traffic to be picked up on the far side by the Patriots, Kason Haggart. Johnson sends that out of the zone. It's brought down by the Patriots, number 12, Trenton Connor. Off the skate of Frickman to the defense of his brother, Reese. Hoon with the puck, inside of 6 minutes remaining. Fans on the pass. As Mansmith comes in to help, not able to get it out, and they are now. And the Patriots send that into the Sabre zone, far side. Schwann picks it up. Madison off the board, gets it behind the defense of the Patriots. It's going to be picked up by number 12, Trenton Connor. Off the board, tries to get that up to Schlafman. And Renz's Patriots are offside. Reese Frickman with the puck. Taken away by Davis.
It's a nice step up there.
Reese Frickman with the puck, getting it to the... Can't get enough on it as he tries to get that over to Trenton Connor. A lot of mishaps again at neutral ice for both teams. And the Patriots going to get a line change. Miller picking it up.
Nice pass.
To the near side for Johnson. Off his stick, he pokes that one behind the defense. He comes in, he's knocked off as Bo Miller meets him in the corner. Jerome's there to help out. Miller with the puck. For the first time in a long time, the Sabres have been down in the Patriots zone.
Got a chance.
Presley McKay with the puck. Centering pass, he gets it again. Out to the point for Miller. How they threaded the needle there. Davis splitting the two forwards.
Yeah, if you don't get the puck, you better get the guy. That's for sure. That was a nice.
Patriots going to send that in the zone as that comes off the stick of Bo Miller, and they're going to call icing with 4:17 remaining and a 1-goal game for the Sabres. We want to thank everybody for watching tonight's broadcast on Tuesdays. And as we know, you could be watching the Varsity guys on PSP, but our dad jokes are better. Speaking of dad jokes.
Here we go. Let's do it. Once upon a time.
Why should you never write with a broken pencil?
Why?
Because it's pointless. Face-off won by the Patriots as it's picked up by Eggert. Lost into the zone.
Oh,
gets around Johnson
here.
with it. He has Priest in the
play.
K, but he turns it
There
around.
it is.
Centering pass to Garley.
Just missed.
Nice read by Johnson to Garley
They're buzzing.
as it's picked up by number 22, Ty Backus. He gets around Berger.
Take it.
Backus coming in. That's
Block
going to hit the
shot.
pads
Get
of
it up. There you go.
Ashby.
Move it up. Here he is. Here he is.
Gets it by Garley.
Oh.
Oh, just off the stick as he got it by the defensive Haggard. If Garley would have got that puck, that was a clear lane right to the net, and I think Hammer would have been hung out to dry on that one. 3:30 remaining in the first period, 1-0. As Raschke pinching on the play, Haggard comes in to knock him out of it. Picked up by Backus off the boards. As Schwann's going to send that on net and have glove down by Hammer. Reese Frickman with the puck, circling, gets it over to number 26. That's Jack Backus, his brother. Oh, excuse me, Ty Backus, his brother, Jack. Davis with the puck. Shot coming! They're going to say offside. As I thought he got it off just in time.
Yeah,
but
that's so too of it.
Jeff Ball thinks differently.
That wasn't ball.
Oh,
Ball's a ref tonight.
he got the stripes for the big game.
He was the lineman in the JV game.
He got called up tonight.
Got called up to the big game, just like us.
3 minutes remaining in the first period. Sabres on top, 1-0. Picked up by Jack Backus coming in. As he reverse checks Legacy's Jerome. Big hits coming behind the net of Crumwitty. Both teams exchanging big hits.
And that's one thing Legacy doesn't want to do. They want to get into hitting it. They want to be they're a skating team. They need to play their game. Don't get sucked into that.
As that comes all the way out to center ice. Raschke batting it forward. And it's picked up by Renz. Into the skates, number 16, Oliver Sparks. But it's taken away by Raschke. 2:20 remaining in the first period. Into the skates, and Miller gets it up to Jerome. Isaac Jerome trying to battle along with Bo Miller. Madison coming in, trying to clear it out. Sparks and Miller battling for the puck as Backus tries to get it around Renz. Madison checked by Renz.
Got too many men. Now they still have too many. They got 6. Got off, but then he was getting off to make it 5, and the guy saw him get out, and he thought, oh, I gotta get on, but it was a 6th guy again. So they had too many men twice.
Good thing for the 6th man out here as the referees didn't recognize them. Too many men on the ice. .147 remaining in the period. 1-0 is the score.
See, if Ryan's listening, that's what happens with Brian not here.
Yeah, Fairner would have never let that happen. We're putting this on Wade.
I gotta kill it off here, minute 47. Nice play.
Sabre was able to clear it out. Johnson on the back check. Zahl on the forecheck. He's going to beat the Patriots to the end. He's going to hold it down below the goal line as it's picked up by Heath Frickman. Coming down the near side all by himself. He's got Schlafman out there along with Schulte. Cutting to the middle, and that poke checked away. Picked up by Raschke. Got sent high off the boards as Ty Backus picks it up in his own zone. 1:20 remaining in the period and 1:32 on the power play for the Patriots. Schulte centering pass, knocked away by the
Nice.
Sabres.
Get it out. You gotta get it
Varsity
out.
tied up, but he's holding it
There
in
you
his
go.
skates, able to backhand that out. And it's picked up by Schlafman. Gets it to the near side for Schulte. Coming in, backhands it to Frickman. He's going to get a screenshot right into the pads of Crumwoody with 1 minute remaining.
Favorite save in the belly. No rebound again.
He kind of had that hole between the blocker and his chesty there, but
Squeeze those elbows.
that's why you get that goalie cut.
Right. I always thought, why don't we just sew in some mesh there?
Like a flying suit. Those guys 1 minute remaining in the period and 1:10 remaining on the penalty to the Sabres.
Nice
for
face-off
too many
win
men.
and nice clear. That's exactly what you want in your own defensive zone.
Reese Frickman with the puck coming out of his zone. For special teams for the Sabres, they have Presley McKay along with Renz, Rashke, and
Get it
Miller.
out.
And he's going to send that up and out of
Had
play.
a 2-on-1 if you could have got that off the glass.
Kind of ran out of the real estate there for glass. As we have 38 seconds remaining in the first period. Action-packed game here at the VFW Sports Center on a Thursday night. We want to welcome everybody who is watching us on YouTube. As we're up on Camera Central here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cameras up here on the row, out to the point.
Oh, it's out.
Frickman mishandles it, gets it up to his brother Heath, to the near side for Schulte. Cutting to the middle, and that's going to be a goal to tie it up. Patriots score with 23 seconds remaining on the in the period and 36 on the power play.
Has a nice screen in front, pulled it onto his forehand and picked the corner. I don't know if Kumrity saw it at all. It was a nice shot. Power play goal.
1-1 the score with 23 seconds remaining in the period. Oh my goodness! Patriots number 12, Trenton Connor almost scoring on his own team.
But a stop.
As Jerome sends Lindsay to the ice. With 5 seconds, the huge hits coming in there, but almost a costly mistake by Patriots.
A good thing Noah was ready for that because I don't know if he intentionally made the save or he was just in position to make the save, but that could have been disastrous with 10 seconds left.
That would have sucked the momentum right out of the Patriots as Schlafman jumping the faceoff. Frickman out of the circle. 2 seconds remaining. Frickman and Berger getting in on some action as Schulte's trying to hold Jerome away. Both teams going to the ice as Berger and Frickman exchanging a few words. Now Schlafman coming in there to say a few.
Good old crosstown intensity.
1-1 is your score as we go into the first intermission. We want to thank everybody for watching tonight's broadcast. As I'm your host, Tim Zander, alongside Kurt Chafee, saying thanks for watching Legacy Sabres Hockey. Shout out to Club Radio 100.7 FM for teaming up with us for tonight's game. As we will be with them all night and appreciate their support. As we will give you the ZAM score cam here shortly. Welcome back to the broadcast as we have 3:24 remaining in the intermission. Going to go over a few stats for both teams as it's tied 1-1. Going into the second period. We want to thank everybody for watching the broadcast, as we have a barn burner here at the VFW Center on a beautiful Thursday night in Bismarck. 57 degrees today. Snow was melting. The birds were chirping. But I think it was still too cold for the iguanas. If we'd be in Florida, they'd still be stuck in their spots. But coming into the game, scoring for your Sabres, it was number 15, Beckham Priestley McKay, getting the unassisted goal to get the Sabres on top 1-0. And with 23 seconds remaining in the first, Sentries, number 14, Schulte, gets the goal. And I didn't quite see who got the assist or hear who got the assist on that one. We got to make our disclaimer, as we do not have control or the power to choose what's being played over the PA system, so that the YouTube algorithm doesn't shut us down in some properties and territories, or provinces and territories. Referees are on the ice, and your Sabres now back on, awaiting the arrival of the Century Patriots. Full house at the VFW Center, Sports Center. As I stated earlier, this looks like one of the bigger crowds that I've seen for the home teams, as we bring the crosstown rival to you live. Shots are in favor of Century. Seven to 6. I'm your host, Tim Zander, bringing it to you live, wherever you may be. Thanks for supporting your Sabres near and far. Alongside me is my co-host, Kurt Chafee. As we get ready for the puck drop. For the second period, we want to welcome those listening live on Club Radio 100.7 FM.
Time for air guitar solo.
As we bring the game to you live on the YouTube channel TZNism, and you can jump on over to PSP Network and watch the Crows.
And I should say, tomorrow night and Saturday, Bobcats are in town.
Oh, they are.
We have the chapel for the games, and then we will be pushing for that first place, because I think we're playing. Can we play Austin this weekend?
I'm not sure.
I think we might, because they're 1-2. So that's another fun league to watch, and the Bobcats have a lot of fun to watch this year. Here we go.
Patriots and the Sabres playing in the home of the Bismarck Bobcats, 2025 national champions. Harrison Johnson with the puck shot, saved by
Nice
Hammer.
save. Nice way to start the period. They'll come out and get a good shot right away.
That one gets past Johnson. Garley on the forecheck. Frickman gets that one over to Trent.
Better be
Connor.
careful. There's still some standing water on this ice. You can see it.
And that happened in the JV game. There was a turnover right in front.
I don't know why they can't wait an extra minute and let the ice set up, but they got to get home and get to bed.
Right.
That's what happens when we get old. Here we go.
Garley with the puck.
Oh, there he was, back door.
Up front, stuffing it.
Big save by Hammer.
Back in Presley McKay was right there on the doorstep of Hammer. Hammer able to slide over and get a stoppage and play with 16:07 remaining in the second period.
Find that rebound, and that could have been disaster. But he held his own.
Garley making a job, making something out of nothing right
Yeah,
there. Just kind of threw it, hit a couple bodies. And that one comes off the stick of Rams and goes into the corner.
Their forecheck they're just got such a good forecheck.
To the near side, picked up by Davis. Gets a shot, hits somebody in traffic. That goes off of Trenton Connor.
He lost the stick. Noah lost the stick.
Hammer's stick is behind the play. Oh, and that one hits up high. That's going to hit Easton Eggert. He's going to get off gingerly as that's going to hit him right in the head.
Got a 3-on-2, 4-on-2. Nice save. Rebound? No rebound.
Madison coming in. A little extra pushing and shoving as Hager doesn't like that. Madison was trying to clear out the front of the net for Crumwoody. And some shoves were exchanged.
LeBret's letting them play. It's good. They got to be careful that there's retaliation shoves are the ones that usually send it to the box. Refs are going to be watching that.
Face off to the right side of Crumwoody as Livesey goes against. Rude comes out to the point. Sent around to the near side to be picked up by Schloffman. Knocked off the puck by Rude.
There he is.
Centering pass picked up by Schwann.
Whoa.
Schwann upended right at center ice. No penalty. Schwann battling hard along the boards.
Nice.
Puck checked away. And gets behind Hoon. Picked up by Mansmith. Out to the point. Out of reach. Schwann coming in and anticipating the pass.
Oh, guys are flying all over the place.
I think Rude was able to get one back. Up to Rude. Rude centering pass. That goes off of Flickman's stick into the corner for Garley. He chips it behind the net. His back pushes him forward all the way out for Esselman. That's knocked down right to Johnson.
Wide.
And that one pulls the trigger, and that one's wide.
Man, he had a good chance there. He had a good look.
Backus with the puck. Coming in. That's glove saved by Crumwoody.
And again, no rebound. That's what you want to see out of your goaltender. Just control the game, control the puck. Because that just really sets the tone for the defense and even the offense. Because if you're in control, you got the rest of the team, they kind of settle in. But if you're throwing pucks over, it makes them a little scramble a little bit. And that's not what you want in your mind and your heart when you're doing this. Oh, kicked them both out.
Schulte and Johnson kicked out of the circle. Got over the near side. That's going to get out. Held in by Backus. Hook checked away by Presley McKay. Rashke with it. Into the skates of the referee off the board. Garley tries to poke that one forward to Presley McKay, cutting to the middle. As the stick of Bo Miller able to take that one away. Schulte cutting to the middle, gets it into the skates of Rashke to Johnson. Up high over to Presley McKay off the boards. Cutting in. He's getting wrapped up by Backus.
Oh,
cuts
there
in,
it is!
shot.
What a save!
By Hammer. Right in front, another save.
Just sitting there. Oh my goodness.
Fans from the Sabres thinking it was in as Hammer does a nice job keeping it out of his net. Picked up by Frickman. He misses high and wide as it's picked up in the corner by Haggart. Now Frickman out to the point. That one's going to hit the skate of a Century player going off for a line change. And Crumwoody able to get a glove save on that. 13:07 remaining in the second period. And a tie game at one apiece.
Good intensity both ways. Both goalies making some big saves. You know, down in front of Hammer, there's a lot of scrambling going on. And on our front of our net, he really controls the rebound. So hopefully we can turn that into our advantage here. Poke some of those loose pucks in.
Haggart getting kicked out of the circle. Frickman's going to take this spot.
Nice
Face
win.
off won by the Sabres. Behind by Bo Miller. Brings it over. Blaze Miller. Drum tries to get it around Backus. And the Sabres have to regroup behind their own net. Picked up by Blaze Miller. Back to the near side for Davis. Tries to get it around the defender. Drum with the puck in his own zone. Gets it to the far side.
Oh
Miller
boy,
able
cover
to get
up.
a stick on it.
Nice
job by
recovery.
Miller to get down and get his stick down.
They got to move the puck here. They're playing too cute. They got to get back to their game. They're just moving the puck and skating hard.
Out to the point. Backus gets a shot. As Crumwitty able to get a glove save, and Frickman goes down.
Switch up to D.
Hager coming in.
They're switching wholesale.
Both teams getting a line change with 12:27 remaining in the second.
That puck, a little rebound there, but no harm. Just like the other side. It was sitting there, but nobody was there to tap it in.
Face-off won by the Patriots. Out to the far side to be played by Connor. Comes on out. Cooper Schwann picking it up into the near corner behind his own net. Trying to get around Livesey. Chips that one forward to be picked up by Trenton Connor. Gave that one to Schlafman. Schlafman still with the puck. Leaves it behind. Chip forward out to the point. Right into the pads of Crumwitty. 12 minutes remaining in the second. 1-1 is the score. And the barn burner here in Bismarck. Everybody paid for their full seat, only needing the front half.
Cheerleaders are the best. We have really good cheerleaders. They're awesome.
I give them credit. You know, we were out here the other day for the girls' game, and nobody was cheering, and they were doing their best to get the crowd going.
Right.
As
their job is.
Johnson takes the face-off against Frickman. Excuse me, that wasn't Frickman. That was...
There you go. A simple play. Get out of the zone now. Find your guy. There we go.
Garley with the puck. Lifted up high. Glove down by Reese Frickman. To the point to be picked up by Berger. Gets it up to Garley. Just out of reach. Garley puts on the brakes as Preston McKay still has the puck. Being bothered by Oliver Sparks.
There he is. Oh.
That's going to hit the cage of Schulte. And Preston McKay is able to get that one in as Sabres getting a line change. Harrison Johnson on the forecheck all by himself down below the goal line as John Rome steps in to help him out. Knocked down by
here we go.
Davis with the puck with a shot on the ice that goes off the pipe and into the corner. Davis with a nice move to the front. Renz holds that one in, gets that one deep into the zone. As it's picked up by Century's Bo Miller. He sends it around to the far side to be picked up by Schlafman. Schulte trying to get that out. As the Patriots send that into the zone. Oliver Sparks gaining the zone for the Patriots. Comes around and out as Reese Frickman picks it up at center ice. Over to the far side for Ty Backus. Comes hard off the wall. Be picked up by Heath Frickman. Cutting in on the circle. Centering pass. Knocked off the play. And charging in on the play was Kason Hager, but Blaze Miller able to knock him loose. As we have 10 and a half remaining in the second period. 1-1 and a fabulous
game. It is. Back and forth, up and down, good intensity. It's good hockey.
We want to thank everybody for watching us on the YouTube channel T-Zanism and in the Bismarck Mandan area on Club Radio 100.7 FM. Rude taking the face off.
The sheriff had to come in. Gonna give him a warning. Here we go. Oh man, gonna move that puck.
Up to Max Johnson, cutting to the middle. Max Johnson all by himself. Gonna pick it. We got a penalty coming up on the Patriots.
Got a slash.
Hager throwing the body around here in the second period, trying to be a pass creating penalties, and I think
that's their game right there. Move the puck, skate, and that's what happens. Cause them to draw a penalty. Now they got a power play.
Patriots number 12. Trenton Connor going in the box.
High fans.
As you can hear the displeasure of the Century.
The Bluebirds are out. Love it. I love it. It's nice to see high school sports get back into a lot of attendance and a lot of excitement. Here we go. We need a big, strong power play here.
Raschke on the point, gets it over to Johnson, down low. Give and go pass comes out to the point for Raschke. Back to the right side for Johnson, looking for a screen shot.
Goal!
And a power play goal by Johnson as he skates in front of the Century bench to take a selfie.
That was a nice shot. I don't know if Noah saw it, but he sniped it right over the glove, short side. That was a really nice shot. But, you know, on the power play, you're not expecting that type of a quick shot. You're thinking they're going to work it around and maybe go across the ice and get him to move. And I think he surprised him a little bit there. And maybe he didn't even see it. It was a quick shot. Nice shot.
Power play goal by number 8, Harrison Johnson, assisted by number 6, Bo Raschke. Sabres win the faceoff. Rens coming to the right side. Glove saved by Crumley.
You know, when you're at this stage of the year and you get a power play and you can take advantage on those special teams, that can totally tip the ice and the game. If your penalty kill and your power play can make something happen, that could be the difference in a game.
Madison taking the face-off against Eggert. Won by the Sabres. Sent around by Esslinger to the near side. Pinching on the play was Reese Frickman. Taken away. Oh, nice sidestep by Hoon as Eggert was coming in for a huge hit. Sabres don't seem to be playing the puck.
Yeah, that's my concern too, is they need to play their game. If they start trying to out-check guys, it's not going to be in their favor. They're a skating team. They're a finesse team.
He's Frickman with the puck, getting out to the point.
Not that they can't take the body, but they just got to be smart when they do it. And not try to play that whole game.
Held in at the point by Miller.
Right in the rear. Can I say that?
You did. You can say that. Rand sends that back down below the goal line for Hoon to send it out. That's going to come off the board as
nice play.
Jerome, nice to chip that one forward. And we're getting an icing call coming up on the Sabres. 8:40 remaining in the second period. 2-1 as the Sabres score on a power play goal. Face on one, back by the Sabres. Brimmed around over to the near side for Preston McKay. Tie back is going down. Preston McKay with the puck. And he backhands it up to Raschke. Gets behind as Preston McKay not able to hold on to it.
That's interference.
We're going to have a penalty coming up on Raschke.
He rubbed him out too hard. And he was trying to, he dropped the stick and he picked up the stick, and that play happened so fast, he really didn't have a chance to get back into position, and so he kind of rubbed him out. If he would have let up a little bit, he probably wouldn't have got called, but he put him into the boards pretty hard. But, you know, you don't want the guy going around you and walking on your goalie alone, so was it a good penalty? You know, of course, if you're in the box, you say it is.
Power play goal by the Patriots.
That was a seeing eye puck there. Another screen that just found its way home. This pick in the corner. You know, Wayne Gretzky used to always say, it's not how hard you shoot it, it's where you shoot it. And that was one of those examples that just snuck in. I think Krumley's upset at himself because I think he saw it. I just don't think he thought it was going to make it all the way through. It's kind of a fluttering little puck that found its way through. Well, we got to see if they can bounce back now.
Second power play goal for the Patriots.
That's something they're going to have to look at for practice leading into WDA. If you're getting scored on your penalty kill, you're going to have to look at it.
Whoa! Woody with a huge save as that hits a stick in front. No whistle.
That was quite the deflection there, and he was in position to make that save. But that was a bouncing puck that I think went off of our defense.
I think so. Luckily, they were there to tie up that guy right in front.
That's why Wayne Gretzky said, got a 100% chance of not scoring if you don't shoot. And that almost went in. But it was a nice reflex there.
Frickman coming into the high slot area, getting a shot. Redirected by the defense. Brasky sends it out to the near side, held in by Backus. Knocked down by Johnson. Pushed up by Preston McKay.
Oh, he had it. Now the other way.
He's freaking offside on the Patriots. As the Hager couldn't get his extendo leg on it. As a displeasure from the Century Patriots fans.
And they're right on the blue line. Well, I think it was outside from my angle.
There's about 30 referees in the 7:39 remaining in the second period. 2-2 is the score as both teams tying the game up here with power play goals. Brashke getting it up to Johnson, getting through the legs of Ty Backus. As Sparks sends that down behind the net of Crumwoody. They're going to say icing on that.
Well, it's a tight game here on a Thursday night in Bismarck. Good atmosphere, good game. Who's going to come out on top?
Face off to the left side of Crumwoody as Schulte takes the draw against Rude. Sparks coming in to take Schulte's spot as Schwann's going to take over for Rude. Face off won by the Patriots coming up to the boys. Frickman sends that behind the corner. Miller with it, gets it out to the point. Picked up. Ooh. Davis gets it up to Johnson.
Nice.
Centering pass. Rude holding with patience. Shot. That one's going to go wide. And it's going to be out of reach of Davis. Miller coming to pick it up on the forecheck is going to be Century Schlafman. To the near side is Davis off his stick.
Go.
Trying to cut to the middle. As Century's number 23, Mansmith coming in to make the play. Schulte with the puck, backhands it over to.
It's a nice.
Going to be an icing coming up on the Patriots. 6:23 remaining in a tie game, 2-2 in the second period. Century leading on shots on goal, 16-15, as the faceoff's going to come all the way down into Century's zone.
How many penalties does each team have? Do you have that stat?
I believe Century has 2, and the Sabres have 3-ish. Out to the point for Essinger. He sends that down below the goal line. Jerome's going to go against over the far side for Miller. Taken away by Ty Backus. He reverses direction, sends it to the far side, held in at the blue line by Hoon, gets it down low. Renz with the puck. Gets it out to center ice. To the near side for Mansmith to pick up. Essinger with the play. Sends it over to the far side for Hoon. High off the glass. That's going to be an icing coming up on the Sabres.
By about 20 feet. But I had a break there. Be a little bit higher.
5.5 remaining in the second period in a 2-2 game. You're watching it live on the YouTube channel Tzanism and listening to it live on Club Radio 100.7 FM.
Also known as Van Maniacs.
I am thinking about changing the title to ZTV.
There you go.
Your brother brought that up. That'd be all right. Which sounds a little
I like
better.
Zanmania better.
Zanmania,
Let's
that's
say WWE or whatever, WWF Mania.
That one goes into the corner as Schulte picks it up. Taken away by Harrison. Schulte with the play. Backhand down in the corner, down below the goal line. Berger trying to get his puck away from Frickman to the left side. Shot. Glove save.
Another way to get it out.
Ty Backus with the puck.
Oh, he almost sold
Presley
that.
McKay with pressure almost creates a turnover.
That's, when they skate, they create a lot of action.
Oh!
Close. Oh.
Backus with a pass to Frickman. Frickman with a pass. That gets through traffic.
Nice block shot. Oh, here we go. 2 on 1.
2 on 1. Garley along with Presley McKay. Garley trying to backhand that one in there.
Off.
As
They're at the
Presley
end of their
McKay had to
shift,
get
yeah.
off. He was on the end of his shift. Sabres getting a line change with 4 minutes remaining in the period, and that's
Nice.
going to go all the way for an icing.
Just feel the tension in the building. Who's gonna make the next big play?
You can always tell how important the games are when you take a look down camera row and you see that many cameras on the game. Face-off won by the Sabres as Mac Johnson backhands that to Rude. Jack Backus with the puck behind Hammer. Sends that behind Hammer over to Trenton Connor. He turns it around down below the goal line.
Almost.
Knocked away by Schwann.
There you
Schwann
go.
back, knocked down, but a good stick by Schwann to keep it down low. Ivan Davis pinching on the play as Jack Backus picks it up. Sends it up to Nick Koster. He's off the bench for his first shift of the varsity game. Cutting in, and a shot high and wide was number 7, Kyle Livesey. That puck gets down low for Blaze Mirda to pick it up, but it's poke checked away by Frickman. That's going to go all the way down to the Patriots zone to be picked up by Connor. Tristan Connor. Oh, Trenton Connor. Trenton Connor gets a shot on net, and Crumwoody with the glove save. With 3:07 remaining in the second period, 2-2 is your score in this barn burner of a game here at the VFW Sports Center in Bismarck.
That's an old cheer.
Yeah, it is. Century bringing the presents tonight. That's good to see.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Weird bounce. Oh, nice recovery there by Raski. Oh, we got a
2
player.
on 1.
Here he is.
Shot coming.
Oh,
Saved
what a
by
save.
Hammer. Hammer with a stellar
Save the
save.
game there.
As Renz gets it to Droming on the backhand, and Hammer slides across to knock that one down and keeps it under his pads to keep it a 2-2 game with 2:50 remaining in the second period.
We're going to have to remember that save, depending on how this washes out at the end of the third here.
Watching it down in the Sabres zone, Crumwoody, not knowing where that puck was, actually got caught up in the net. Sabres lucky they were able to get that out and get a rare 2-on-1 this evening.
They got so much speed, and that's what you want to see. Those rushes like that with Legacy, they got a lot of speed, and they almost buried that one.
Face-off won by the Patriots, sent over to the far side.
Nice.
Picked up by Madison. He sends that down below Hammer to be picked up by Ty Backus. Madison trying to hold that one in as he goes up against Bo Miller. Out to the point and past
jumped his
Raski.
stick.
Sparks on the forecheck
Nice.
for Raski. Putting on the brakes, turns it around. That gets behind them. Held in by
Oh, high
Miller.
stick. Didn't call it.
Jerome trying to get around the defense. He's knocked down. That one's chipped forward to be picked up and taken away.
Offside.
Nope.
Good.
Mansith gets it around over to the far side for Schulte to pick up.
Move
Taken
it, move
away
it.
by Johnson.
That'll
That's
work.
off the stick of the Patriots, and it's going to have to regroup.
Offside.
Offside on the Patriots. With 150 remaining in the second period. 2-2 is your score, as both teams scoring on the power play in the second. Century, the home team, on the board tonight. Ooh. Frickman trying to get around Davis. Davis knocks him off the play. Coming in to support is Schlafman, I believe. Johnson able to cut that one up. Garley sends that bouncing puck on Hammer, and he's going to get a stoppage in play.
Exchanging pleasantries.
Yes, as Garley crashing the net there. Frickman trying to knock him off the play a little bit.
A bouncing puck like that, you have to. You never know where that thing's going to end up.
Yeah, it comes off your paddle. Play that right. No whistle.
Yeah.
Face off to the left side of Hammer. 1:30 remaining in the... And that one comes out to Hammer.
1:26 left in the second period here. See if they can put one away.
Johnson sending that one to the net.
He's trying to pull it through there and walk around and get a quick shot. But a little too much. Right to Noah, and he just put the big paw down.
Johnson trying to squeeze it through there to get a quick lead here in the late stages of the second period as they kick Schulte out of the face-off circle. Keith Frickman picks it up. That one hits traffic in front as Priestley McKay got a stick on it. Garley, he's taking a hammering down low as it comes out to the point. Oh, that was a good tip by Preston McKay as it comes out to the point. And Berger can't hold it in. He's going to send it around out.
There he is.
To Johnson, tries to get that to Preston McKay. Excuse me, that's Garley. With 1 minute remaining in the second period.
What was the whistle for?
I believe it was offside.
It's supposed to be delayed offside.
Face off outside Patriots zone. 1 minute remaining in the second period. 2-2 is your score. As Livesey is going to take the
he's
face off.
asking why.
Esslinger is going to gain the zone, send it behind Hammer. Madison slides in to try to take that one away. He collides with Centuries. Miller. Hammer with a huge save. Picked up by Hoon. That's going to hit some skates in front. Gets by Hoon. Esslinger gets a stick on it. He tries to take Livesey. Backhands it across. That's going to hit somebody in front.
There we go. Wide. Nice.
Gets a nice wide pass to Renz on the far side. Coming in. Getting across. Knocked off the play by Centuries. Bo Miller. Bo Miller holding. I can't see whose that is. I think it's Jerome in the corner. Miller and Jerome battling for the puck. Jerome trying to come out with it. As Koster tries to get it behind the net. 5 seconds remaining in the period. Tie back because he's going to hold it back there. And that's going to be the end of the second period as both teams go into the locker room tied at 2 apiece. With that, we're going to give you the scoreboard cam. We want to thank everybody for watching tonight's broadcast on the YouTube channel T-Zanism and listening to it live on Club Radio 100.7 FM. Thanks for watching. I'm your host, Tim Zander, alongside Kurt Chafee, saying thanks for watching Legacy Sabres Hockey. Welcome back to the ice, your Legacy Sabres. We want to welcome you back to the VFW Sports Center here in Bismarck for the third period between the Century Patriots and your Legacy Sabres. Going into the third period, we're going to be all tied up.
Played goalie till I was 50, and I got the knees
shots
to
on
prove
goal, 16 apiece.
What are we doing?
I don't know what they're doing. We're lining up on
What is it?
Allness Award.
I'm guessing that's
Is that an annual thing?
We're going to have a little awards presentation here.
Tonight, the 44th annual Joe Olds
I just want to have a chance to send
will
it.
be awarded to a senior hockey player from Bismarck Century or Legacy High School. The Joe Olds Memorial Award is named in honor of Joe Olds, an outstanding goalie who played for Bismarck High School. Joe met an untimely death in an accident on Bismarck River. The Joe Olds Award has been awarded since 1983. It's awarded to the senior player for one of the Bismarck schools, and the recipient is selected by the offensive officials. The award is given to the player who exhibits good sportsmanship, has superior leadership abilities.
So what if BHS is part of that? Is it just Legacy Central?
I don't know. I know the other night at the girls' game they gave the Tiffany Granis Award away.
The player's name will be placed on a large trophy displayed in the lobby of the sports center. We'd ask the nominees to come forward. They have been nominated by their coaches from Century, Keaton Schulte and Ty Mathis. From Legacy, Roby Crumwitty.
That's all you want for a goalie. That's great. I want to be in the zone here. I got to do this trophy thing in the middle of the field.
And from Bismarck High, Elias Johnson.
Also, it is BHS too.
This year's Jordan Olness Memorial Trophy winner from Bismarck High, Elias Johnson.
Bismarck High, Elias Johnson winning the
Allness Award.
Allness Award. It's been presented here since 1984, 83. Allness, a goalie for BHS, who met an untimely death
Car accident, it sounded like.
in a car accident. Congratulations to Elias Johnson. As we get ready, and a few more minutes for the ice to set up here. There's no puddles for the puck to get stuck.
Still some puddles out there yet.
2-2 is your score. Let us know where you're watching from. It's always fun to watch the comments come through. We've had some from Montana, from Arizona, Florida. And some of my earlier broadcasts during the travel team in the summer, I've actually had somebody on a cruise ship. So we tend to get around here on Tizanism. Starting for the third period, Johnson, Garley, and Presley McKay for the forwards, Berger and Rashke for the defense. For the Patriots, it's going to be Astley, Schulte, Sparks for the forwards. Defensively, they're going to have Backus along with Miller. We want to welcome in those tuning in from Club Radio 100.7 FM as the Sabres get it out to the point for Rashke. He's going to send that
Tip. Oh, nice save.
Garley with the shot. Loose puck.
Another
Percy
big
McKay
save.
coming in. And Backus making sure that he doesn't
Tried
get
to
another
slip a
whack.
5-hole and he shut the door just in time.
Hammer with a nice save there with 20 seconds taken off the clock.
They gave him one save there. That was 2.
Face off to the left side of Hammer. As Johnson steps in to take it against Haggard. Won back by the Patriots. As Berger tries to step in, comes out to Frickman. Heath Frickman coming down the left side, tries to toe drag around Garley as it comes out to the point. Patriots send it down low to be picked up on the far side in the corner by Schlafman. As Rashke's there, it comes out to Backus. Quick shot on goal.
Knuckler there.
Yeah, he seemed that kind of weird, like he misjudged it a little bit.
And what kind of was knuckling, so he just kind of was corralling and bounced around in his glove, but he held on.
Okay, just because I've never seen it, but as a goalie, have you seen that puck change direction? I mean, like a curveball or something like that?
Like in a baseball, curve. Like, you know, the knuckleball in a baseball, it's the same, it can do the same thing. Even a little weirder, because it's such an, you know, it's not round. I mean, it's round, but it's not, circuit like the ball. And then, of course, if it bounces, you never know where that's. It's kind of like a football. It's like, okay, where's it going?
Face-off down in the Sabres zone with 16 minutes remaining in the third period in a tie game. I'm your host, Tim Zan, alongside Kurt Chafee, saying thanks for watching. We know that you guys could be watching on PSP Network, but you've chosen to watch us here.
We're the JV, but we have the varsity camera operator.
Right. And we have Club Radio 100.7 FM teaming up with us to make the coverage area that much better. Frickman gets it. Shot, save. Oh, no save as they beat glove side of Crumley to make it 3-2. Reese Frickman getting the go-ahead goal.
I think that was an 8-hole right in the armpit. He didn't get his shot.
Looks like it's the Frickman brothers teaming up to get the assist and the goal.
Well, now it's going to be a gut check here. Being down 3-2 with 15:50 left to see what they come out and play their game and take control of this game. They need to get right on it.
Rashke with the puck, 3-2. Patriots take the lead. Rashke sends it around behind Hammer. Gets it down there. Johnson looking for Preston McKay. Oh! That was tipped away by Backus. A huge save as it was open.
Another.
Sparks with the puck, cutting to the middle, drop pass, gets it back to Sparks. Another shot.
Nice save.
Blocker save as Crumley was getting off his knees, trying to gain his position.
That was a nice little play.
Johnson sends that down in the zone. Far side, back to Priestley McKay, going up against Backus. Chips it back behind the net. Harrison Johnson knocked off the play. Koster with the puck. Held in by Miller.
That was close to being a hole there.
Johnson gets it off the glass into Reese Frickman. Oh, as Max
so
Johnson
close.
almost had a turnover there. As the Patriots, Livesay sends it down into the Sabres zone.
Oh, that could have been picked off there.
Agger trying to pick the far side on Crumwitty. 14 minutes remaining in the third period. Patriots on top, 3-2. Held in at the blue line by the Patriots. Davis with the puck turns it over at the half wall. On the far side to be picked up Rude. Patriot traveling right to left. As that's held in. Crumwitty with the save as it looked like it was going to hit Frickman's stick, but it gets through traffic. Out to the point for Miller. That one able to get by Frickman.
At the end of their shift, they had to get off.
Reese Frickman getting across center ice. Taken away in front by Jerome. He goes hard into the wall. Sparks out to the point. Glove save by Crumley. 13 and a half remaining in the third period. Century takes the lead 3-2 on a goal by Reese Frickman.
They really came on the third period fly. I mean, Century does not look like whatever, I don't know what place they are in the West, but they look a lot better than what their standings is.
Century is fifth in the standings right now in the West region.
Yeah. It's a pretty tight region, but they're playing well.
Backus holding it in at the blue line. Picked up by Sparks.
There we go.
But it's taken away by Hoon. Into the skates of
Tape pass.
that comes off the wall awkwardly. He's picked up by Sparks. He tries to cut in on it. Hoon's going to take it away with 13 minutes remaining. Sent over to the near side to be picked up by Jerome.
Oh,
that should be head
elbow.
contact right there.
That was an elbow. Elbowed him right in the head.
That should be a game right there.
He should stay down. Like, not. I hope he doesn't stay down because he has to.
Isaac Jerome getting up as he takes
That was
hit
head
to the
contact
head.
for sure.
Head contact for sure. As the referee is now discussing the severity of the penalty to Century's Emerson Astley. Should be a 5 in a game.
We'll see.
But I'm a bleacher referee.
Yeah, I know.
Gonna have to get my USA mobile app out to check the rules. Inside of 13 minutes remaining.
Because he was kind of bent over, so I don't know. See what they're gonna do. I think they're just gonna give him 2. Because he was kind of bent over. No, they are giving him a 5.
major to Emerson Astley for head contact.
Yeah, he came through with the elbow pretty hard. He was bent over, but it's still, that head contact with an elbow is always going to be hard for a ref not to call that.
5-minute power play for the top line in the state, I would consider.
Well, this is where they really need to bear down and play their game here, work the puck, and do what they need to do on this power play here and put this game out of reach.
Going to be the third power play for the Sabres as they can score as many times as they want on this. They have the top line out there.
And then don't do a cheap penalty here and put them back even straight. Just play smart hockey. Walk in, walk in.
Wick on the far side half wall, walking in.
Ooh.
Nice pass on the ice as Hammer sends that one to the slot area, and it's cleared out by the Patriots. They get a line change as it's picked up by Rashke. Down in the Sabres zone, backdrop set.
Nice.
To Johnson, over to Garley. Garley's going to rim that one around and be picked up in the near side by Johnson. Able to hold that one in.
You got to help out there. You have one guy on the puck, you're on the power play, and Century had 2. That's why it was simple math. They got outplayed.
Rashke's going to rim that one around. Picked up on the near side by Preston McKay. Out to the point for Johnson.
Yeah, there you go.
Now they're going to set it up. Rashke with a shot. Hits Hammer in front.
Nice save. That was good defense to block out so the Hammer could see it all the way in. Got to get somebody in front there to take away the eyes of the goalie.
Wren standing in front of the net looking for a penalty as he's looking at the referee out of his ear hole.
I don't know. It'd be tough to call another one unless it's really, really obvious.
4 minutes remaining in the power play for the Sabres. 12:07 in the third period. Century on top, 3-2. Shots are tied up at 20 apiece as the Patriots able to get that one up. Sparks on the forecheck, picked up by Hoon. Getting across center ice, he puts on the brakes. Gets it to the far side for Schwann. He overskates.
There he is.
Puck picked up by Berger to the near side for Hoon. He's going to be on top of the point to the near side by Schwann. Tries to get it through traffic, picked up by Berger. Madison down low to Schwann at the wall. Through the legs to Hoon.
Oh boy!
That's held
They're
in.
really dangerous. They lucked out there.
Hoon with it at the point. He's going to get a shot. That's going to hit traffic. Out to Berger at the half wall, far side. Sent down below the goal line. Picked up by Madison.
There you go.
To
Find the
Schwann.
open guy here.
Back down to Madison, back to Schwann. Gets it over to Hoon.
Tried the
Schwann, he
one-timer.
fans on it.
Uh-oh, look out.
Gonna have a 1-on-0. Shot coming in and it's goal! Short-handed goal by the Patriots on a 5-minute major penalty to go up 4-2. Hoon caught pinching on the plate.
Yeah, that was just a breakdown all the way around. The defense can't get two guys sucked in and leave a suck hole out there. And then they almost did that 3 times in a row. They have to be smart. That really hurts.
11:05 remaining in the third period, 4-2 Patriots on top.
It seemed like they worked better down low than out high.
3:08 remaining on the penalty. Century doing a nice job killing off the 5-minute major.
Century's believing they can win this. Legacy really needs to take it. Oh boy.
Century sending out a guy. They're flying a center high. Ash Schlossman was way out at the center ice.
Shoot that.
Jerome with a shot.
Block shot.
That's going to hit somebody in front. It looks like Miller took that one.
Don't. Oh my goodness.
Sabres got to set it up.
There it is.
Johnson with a shot.
Nice
Glove saved by Hammer.
Glove save on the short side.
Picked up by Jerome. He gets it out to the point for Raschke. At the far side, down low. Jerome back to Garley. Jerome down below the goal line.
Here.
Garley.
There. Oh.
Priestley McKay battling in front. Coming to help out.
Take a look.
As Johnson's taken down by Century's Miller. Johnson must have got speared or something. He's getting up gingerly. Priestley McKay just getting hammered.
I know it. They're letting it play.
As Jerome comes up with it.
Still want to retaliate.
To Schwann near side.
Oh.
Taken away by Century. 1:24 remaining on the 5-minute.
I don't know why they don't work it down low. They have a lot more success working it down low. Boy, pretty lackadaisical here.
Wow. Century has the Sabres kind of discombobulated. Turnover. Schwann gives it.
Why?
Right to Century's Schulte.
They're really discombobulated out there.
1 minute remaining in the power play.
If you want to call it that.
Right.
They better get something going here.
Berger sends that into the zone of the Patriots.
Work it down low.
Backus coming in on it. Still with it at the half wall. And Century's able to knock that one out. Hoon's going to be going all the way down to be picked up. Backs it around. Schwann's there to help him out. To Madison. Far side over to Berger.
Here we go.
Picked up by Schwann. Drop pass. Shot. That one wide. Jerome crashing on the play. Picked up by Eggert. And that's sent down into the zone. That kills off the 5-minute penalty to Century as the Patriots score shorthanded against the 5-on-4 of the Sabres. Shot coming, Evan Davis shooting that one. Sparks able to get the block. We're going to have a 2-on-2 coming. Sparks with the puck on the left side. Centers that to Schulte. Taken away by the Sabres.
We're going to have to start punching their defense here. Just like that.
Century with the puck. Heath Frickman cutting in on it. He's knocked off
Nice
the play.
back
Back check by Schwann.
Got a 3-on-3 here.
Schwann gonna get a shot. That's
End of the shift.
Turned aside by Hammer.
Nice
Taken
kick.
away by Rude. He's battling along with Sentry Schroffman out to the point for Raschke. That's going to hit the stick of Frickman, and he's going to poke that one away. As Raschke's going to pick it up in the zone. Defensively behind his own net. As that's off the stick of Johnson, Max Johnson. And we get a nice one coming up with 6:37 remaining in a 4-2 game. Patriots on top of the Sabres.
You're gonna have to dig deep here this last 6.5 minutes. See what kind of character they got down deep there.
Held in by the Patriots as Preston McKay battles at the half wall. Taken away by Berger, behind his own net. Turnover behind the net, that comes out to the point. Reese Frickman having to regroup the Patriots as he takes it back to neutral ice. Koster sends that one into the zone. Essinger gets the puck knocked away by Sparks. Picked up by the Sabres, Garley. And tie back is to Frickman.
Oh, nice. Here we go.
Renz to the middle, cutting in. Shot.
Big
save by Hammer. As the Patriots had almost a costly turnover. Essinger sends that one into the Patriot zone behind Hammer. 5:35 remaining in the game. That's a huge hit behind the net.
Nice.
Turnover.
There he is.
Swan with the cutting in. He's hooked from behind. As Backus sends that high off the glass, held in,
you
not
gotta
held
use
in
your
by
hand
Toon.
there.
He's got to pinch that board off a little bit better than
exactly. It's fundamental hockey.
that. Jerome with the puck.
Oh my goodness, they got it.
Backhands it up to Essinger, taken away by Frickman. Off the stick of Frickman. Circling around, centering pass out to the point. Glove saved by Crumwoody. 5 minutes remaining in the third period. 4-2 is your score. Patriots on top of the Sabres.
I would call a timeout right now.
Face-off won by the Patriots. Picked up by Davis, sends it around to the near side. Garlic tries to clear it out. Picked up by Miller. He splits the D on the Patriots. As we got a penalty coming up. Holding.
He took his legs and he straddled them on the ground, and he tried to make it look like he wasn't trying to do it, but it was pretty obvious. He was holding them with his feet. Well, I mean, it's a power play, which is supposed to be good, so hopefully it will be.
4:41 remaining. As the Patriots now on the PK. Out to the point for Raschke. He's going to take over the point to the right side. Garley.
Oh, he just missed the tap in.
Priestley McKay was tied up nicely in front to the right side for Jerome. Out to the point, Raschke. That shot's coming. That's a glove save. That goes behind the net.
That would have been wide.
Renz gets it to
Raschke in front of the net.
Point. Priestley McKay battling in front of the net against Backus. That one hits in front.
Oh, there it is, sitting. Give it.
Out to the point for Raschke. Jerome. Shot. That's going to hit.
Block shot.
Nice block shot by Trenton Connor. As Priestley McKay tries to get a shot. That's a toe save by Hammer. Garley walking in.
Oh!
Tries to get a backhand.
It's like, where was he going? You're not going to score behind the net.
Sparks is going to get that deep into the Sabres zone. 5-on-4 for the next 50 seconds.
This is a better power play than the last one.
Sparks trying to knock Berger off the play. Berger walking in. They're giving him room. Tries to find the
nice
back door
check.
for Madison as Sparks
Look out.
picks it up. Gets it up to Schulte. Cutting in, and it's taken away.
That
by
time they
Berger.
had a guy back. Yeah. Look out. There you go.
To the near
Come on,
side
3
for
on 2
Hoon.
now.
3 on 2. Hoon sends that down low. It's going to be picked up on the far side by Rude. Down low to Madison, out to the point for Berger. On the left side of Hammer, shot. That's going to get behind the net. Schulte's going to pick it up, go behind Hammer.
Good for the
He's going to
power play.
send that one out for the length of the ice. That's going to be both teams even strength. That one's going to go up in the netting. 2:33 remaining. What does Legacy have in their bag of tricks here in the late stages of the third period? They are trailing 4-2. Face off to the left of Crumwoody. Shot, blocker save. That goes to the inboards. Renz picks it up, cuts to the middle. Down the right side. Renz coming. Shot, blocker, glove. Nice pad save by Hammer. That's glove down by Schulte. Renz trying to help out. Sparks coming in.
Goalie pulled goalie.
Empty net for the Sabres with 2 minutes remaining.
You guys got to have 2 guys on the puck.
Schulte with the puck. Poked forward
Get it out.
by Davis. Off to Jerome.
Get on it. Get on it.
Hammer sends that behind the net to Frickman. He backhands it around the Backus, who sends it over to the far side to be picked up by Davis. Davis is the extra attacker on the ice for the Sabres as Jerome is battling down below the net. Out to the point for Miller.
Oh, he had him over. He had him all the way across. He missed him.
Madison with the puck, 1.5 minutes remaining in regulation. Jerome is on the end of his shift. He needs to get off the ice and get somebody new on there. And the Patriots able to get that one out. We're going to get an icing, I believe, coming up on
1:10.
1:10 remaining in regulation. Sabres trailing 4-2.
Go back to that big save Noah had in the second period. That was really a game changer, and he's had a really good third period too. But they need to make something happen. I wonder why they're not calling timeout. They're just going to go for it.
Oh, he's got the whiteboard.
Now they're
Timeout.
calling timeout. There it is.
Timeout Legacy, 1:10 remaining. Patriots on top, 4-2.
Make something happen quick here. They need 2.
Sabres are back in action next Thursday against Mandan here at the VFW Sports Center. Make sure you watch that one as we will bring it to you live on YouTube channel T-Zanism and listen to it live on Club Radio 100.7 FM.
Let's see what kind of magic he's drawing up here. Boy, this draw is huge. Gotta win this draw. If I'm on Century, I'm gonna go down to my knees and do everything I can to just hold that puck.
Some well-needed points for Century. As Mandan
Not
is
over yet, though.
As Mandan is over them and Jamestown. I think Jamestown's 1 point ahead of them in the West region. 26, 25, or it's 27, 26, one of those two.
For Jamestown and
On top
Century.
of it, yep.
So what is
That
it?
fourth
It's
place one.
Minot?
Minot, Legacy,
Mandan?
Jamestown, Century, EHS. Face
Big
off
draw
down
here,
in
yeah.
the Century zone. as they have Preston McKay out there with an empty net.
Oh,
Berger centering pass that
didn't
goes off
quite
the
get
skates
through.
of Frickman. Frickman's going to get that down low to Backus. Backus is just going to eat it. So we have 1 minute remaining, and Backus
That's a nice play
tips
right
that
there.
one up
That
and
was
over
a
the
nice
defense.
chip shot.
Smart play by Backus to get it out of the zone. Sabres going to have to
They
regroup.
got to push here.
47 seconds remaining in a 2-goal game. As that hits Berger's stick, goes behind Hammer. Renz on the attack. Out to the point
it
for
on net.
Raschke. Raschke, shot, glove
Into
saved
the
by
goal.
Hammer. As it looked like it was going to tip.
He's lucky he didn't get a penalty called on him. That was way after the whistle. 33 seconds left. The refs are probably going to put the whistles away unless it's really bad. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad.
Face off to the left side of Hammer. 33 seconds remaining in the game. Raschke in his skate sends that down below the goal line by Garley. Now to the near side, Garley with it. Centering pass that goes off the stick of
Get in
Frickman.
front. Somebody's got to get in front.
Out
Shoot
to the
that
point.
puck.
Jerome gets a shot.
shot.
That's Sparks on there. 13 seconds. He tries to get the empty netter. Berger comes up with the loose puck. 5 seconds. Garley coming in.
Ignore Hammer as the player of the game there.
Hammer doing a great job keeping
He kept him
Simpson in
in.
it.
He had some huge saves, especially that second period save. That kind of was the turning point of the game.
Not the way we want the game to turn out, but it's fun to watch the crosstown rival.
Yeah, always good, yeah. That's the thing, you know, it doesn't matter where you are in the standings, crosstown rival, it's going to be game on.
Back in your day, there'd probably be a couple fights lined up already.
Oh yeah, parents have been out in the parking lot. I'm kidding.
We want to thank everybody for supporting us on the YouTube channel T-Zanism and Club Radio 100.7 FM. We'll turn it over to them in the regular broadcast as we get ready here to for the handshake line and the prayer circle at the end. We appreciate radio teaming up with us this week and throughout the season. I believe they're also going to be on board with us for next week's game against Mandan Braves.
Well, God bless you, one and all.
I'm your host, Tim Zander, alongside Kurt Chafee, saying thanks for watching Legacy Sabres Hockey. Have a great evening, a good evening, and a good night.